Today on Action RC, I have Jerry with us, who was joined us over there at Peg Field for the Kings Canyon Warbirds 2024 event. And Jerry, tell us about what is it that you built and you took over there for all of us?
Well, I had planned on building a OV-10 Bronco, 80-inch wingspan. What it is, it's an old kit from back in the day, hobby hanger. And it's based on the Rich Yavarich OV-10 80-inch Bronco. So this kit's been around for about 15 years, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to put it together and you get it all set up and take it to the Warbirds.
When did you start putting this together for the event?
Probably, I want to say a good, probably about 2 months in advance. It took me probably about 3.5 weeks, probably about 5 to 6 hours a day just to get this thing going. There was a lot of modifications I did to it because it was a basic kit. It had, it had fixed gear on it, so I put the original, what they call spring air retracts on it. Then I went ahead and took in the engines. I went old school. I went OS 61 FXs. So everything was like 15 years, 20 years ago when they came out with this airplane, exactly, the way it came back then to now. So
what about tell us about the color scheme that you chose for this?
Well, the ARF was, the color scheme on it was in U.S. Air Force colors. That was already on the airplane. That's the way it was. So I didn't change anything on it, and then just added a few decals, and that was about it.
What size motors were you running in that?
I was using OS 61 FXs, and I was swinging a 12.6 master air screw prop.
Now, there was a little issue with one of the engines. We'll wait till the end of the video and you'll see the end of that one. But for right now, this is Jerry's first flight on up. How'd that go for the first time trimming it out?
First time up, it flew okay, but I still had an engine issue on number one. It kept oscillating on me and I couldn't get it set right. So I brought it in, landed it, and then, then I started to tweaking around the engines, trying to get them tuned up to where they're both of them running, to same.
So everything went good until that fateful last flight?
Yeah, once the last flight, once I got that thing tuned up and I took off and it's okay, cool, then so the engines were running great and it flew great, but there was some issues with it, and well, you'll have to see what the issues were.
All right, well, let's get to that part now.
Okay.
Got it up high enough to where if something happens, he just kills the motors.
Friday afternoon, we brought it in, and because I had engine issues. So what I decided to do is, okay, I took the cowling off. So mostly on Friday, I took the cowling off left side, and I was playing with the idle mixture, the low end, trying to get it to match up to the right side. The right side was fine, and all that kind of stuff. But it took me several tries to get this thing tuned up where it was, running the same as the right side engine. It takes a lot of work to get twins, set up and synced, but I do it all mechanically and basically by ear. But yeah, once I got it running great, took off and flying it, everything was trimmed up, but there was an issue where I rebalanced the airplane the day before, and I think what happened was I added too much nose weight. So I had I had a lot of elevator just to keep it level. So it's okay, that was one problem. So I decided to go ahead and fly it around and check it out, and it flew pretty good. But I was still fighting that elevator. So I decided to bring it in. Well, I actually retracted the gear during flight, and when I came in on approach to drop the gear, well, we noticed, we got something missing on the left sponson, or left pylon. The gear was completely out of it, but when it made a pass, I said, oh no, we also had an engine out on the right side, which is the one I didn't mess with. But I managed to bring it around, almost hit the ground, but I managed to limp it back and land it on the runway, and with very, very limited damage on it. I knocked the nose gear out of it. I scraped up the wingtip a little bit, and the little sponson on the bottom of the fuselage, scraped it up. But other than that, it'll fly again.
Dude, the most exciting part was like everybody that's there. This went on trying to bring this in for like 45 seconds, and everybody all ooh and on and watching until you finally were able to. We thought you were going to dump it right in front of us, but no, you were able to limp it down the road a little bit, and then you got it down.
Yeah, no, that's one thing about that too. If you notice in the video, the engine I didn't mess with, the right side had quit. And one thing was, a pilot, for a twins, you never turn into the dead engine. Well, I turned into the dead engine on my right-hand turn, but I think what saved me too is I actually had had some flaps in it. So, but I tried to keep the wing level as possible, and I just powered it up. I mean, just full powered it on that left engine, but I managed to get it around. But everybody's looking, oh, that thing should have been in the ground. Yeah, I agree. That thing should have been in the ground. So,
well, thanks for watching.
Yep.
Another story of Jerry Abel and something else.
It happens,
right?
What else could go wrong?
There it is. All right, thanks, Jerry, once again for being on Action RC. All right.
See ya.
Take care.